Okay, so over the last couple of days, news related to the crypto market. The Department of Justice has been cleared to sell out tens of thousands of bitcoins acquired as part of the government's largest ever seizure of crypto assets. This is Yahoo Finance about 4 days ago. So this happened Friday, I want to say. Thursday night, Friday morning. Federal judge denied a motion from Battleborn Investments, a Nevada-based venture capital firm, to prevent the government from selling 6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, according to a court filing from the Northern District of California on December 30th. The VC firm had argued that they had the right to the assets. The news was originally reported by DB News. The Department of Justice declined to comment further. The legal decision marks the end of the road for a years-long legal battle over 69,370 Bitcoin seized in 2020 from an unidentified hacker, referred to in court documents as Individual X. While the hacker's identity remains unknown, federal agents were able to trace the Bitcoin in their digital wallet back to the Silk Road, an infamous darknet drug trafficking website that was taken down in 2013. So this batch of Bitcoin comes from the asset forfeiture uh, that the government runs, that program that the government runs. Now, if you have not been paying attention, you know that there is, or you don't know that there is a push to create Bitcoin reserve on the federal side of things. Um, you know, Biden and the Democratic administration have not been too favorable to crypto, but obviously Trump wants to potentially establish this Bitcoin reserve. And if I'm being honest with you, as of late, the Biden administration seems to be doing any and everything they can, in spite of the Trump admin, to make things hell of a lot worse for the incoming president. Whether you like him or not, man, it's really petty. And this totally goes against the wishes of the American people. So there's an argument to be had that uh, the Democrats right now don't seem to give a damn about anything but making it harder for Trump as much as possible, regardless of if the American people disagree or agree with the moves that they're making. Um, and because of this, we definitely saw a sell off in the overall market. So, let's before we get into that, let's peep the fear and greed index. Stupid. So, despite all of that, we still well within the greed. We well within greed. Not as much as we were a few days ago, because last week we were in extreme greed. So it's about time that we start ticking back over to the fear side. Um, and if you are savvy by any means when it comes to investing, you kind of want this to kind of take over to the fear side. Gives you better buying opportunities. None of this is financial advice, of course, but you tend to get better buying opportunities when things are over on the fear side. So definitely looking forward to some more fear coming to the markets, whether it's temporary. Hopefully it's temporary, but again, could present a good buying opportunity. So transition over from that. Let's go look at the overall market. This is the total crypto or total market cap for the crypto industry. If you watched my jobs report video that came out on Saturday, so 2 days ago, um, we saw that the crypto market cap, overall crypto market cap, was around off in here. We were at 3.22 trillion. Now we at 3.08. I definitely said I expect us to get to about 3.04, 3.05 trillion, which means that there is indeed some room for more selling here. Hit this last EMA right here before we decide to take off or go lower. It's always a potential to go lower. Never think that this stuff goes up in a straight line. Markets definitely move in waves, and it looks like we're seeing some sell-offs here. All well and good, all natural. I mean, we still within that first quarter of the year. You tend to see historically some sell-offs at the beginning of the year before things start ticking up. the second and third quarter of the year. So nothing out of the norm, at least from my opinion, in my perspective. Again, I'm good with the lower asset amounts or lower asset prices because that, like I said, that's a good time to be buying. I love when there's fear in the streets. I love when there's fear in the market. So not tripping about that at all. Not going to tell you some assets I'm looking at specifically, but might get into that in a different video. With that being said, let's rotate on over to what I wanted to get into. Before we do that, let's wrap this up. The overall market sentiment seems to be taking back over on the fear side. Like I said, we was in extreme greed side of things. Now, one thing that does have me a little cautious is Kramer. Now, if you know who Kramer is, if you're not new to the crypto market, then you know who Mad Money Kramer is, and how we use him as an indicator. It's an indicator called the inverse Kramer, where essentially it's almost like a meme, if I'm being honest with you. Um, Basically, anything that man says, the opposite happens. The opposite happens. Um, and I don't know if I have it pulled up on X. So just this morning, literally an hour ago, truly a hideous opening, just a total washout coming. Oh my God. The RGTI trade is the key to this decline as a metaphor strictly. For the NASDAQ decline, watch the action of Palantir and AppLovin, who really still overheated stocks that are loved by the momentum guys. I mean, you know anything about Palantir, I would not be shy or shocked, or I would not be afraid of any type of price dip related to that stock. In fact, I would welcome it. I would welcome for selfish reasons. For selfish reasons. But this is Jim Cramer. He's supposed to be a financial guru. He's on. You see him all the time on CNBC. Um, yeah, so the meme, the joke in the crypto community is quite literally everything he says, do the opposite. So him saying truly a hideous opening, just a total washout coming. Yeah, that could mean today, but in the future, short term, very, very short term, I expect that total washout to be a huge run up. And again, the reverse Kramer indicator never lies. So we shall see. Like I said, it's mostly a meme in the crypto community, but hey, it's been right. If you've historically been doing the opposite of Jim Cramer, you've done pretty well on some trades. I'll say that. You've done pretty well on some trades. So, um, moving on from that, like I said, sentiment seems to be moving back over to the fear side, so I'm totally good with that. Um, so to kind of bring this into closing, I wanted to put you on game about this platform called Arkham Intelligence. A couple days ago, well, first off, I'll give you some context. Arkham Intelligence is a tracking, wallet mapping, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of things in one. I guess you could call it an intelligence platform for digital assets or a trade and intelligence platform for digital assets. A couple days ago, they tweeted BlackRock is still selling, but Fidelity is buying. Right, so they show pictures of from the Arkham website or Arkham platform where you can see all these BlackRock addresses going to Coinbase, which represents deposits to Coinbase Prime, which is an institutional service for big institutions, big money, and then you can see all the red, which is leaving BlackRock, going into Coinbase Prime, and things of that nature. So there's that, and then Fidelity, which is the complete opposite. You see all these deposits coming from Coinbase and Coinbase Prime into Fidelity-owned wallets. So I just want to put you on game related to that. So let's move over to Arkham. As I said, there's a lot you can do with Arkham. There's You can track wallet addresses, tokens, entire entities. As you can see, I'm tracking big money. This is a dashboard that I'm putting together. It's not published out there for the public just yet, but something that I am indeed putting together to kind of track big name wallets, big name entities that hold a lot of crypto, that have the ability to swing the market in one way or another. So, I figured it's always good to track this type of activity just for my investment purposes. So, right here on this dashboard, I have BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, Galaxy Digital, and Donald Trump. Donald Trump is one of our first presidents, or will be our first pro crypto president. So I figured it'd be cool to kind of track his wallet. I'm not seeing anything crazy in this wallet, mostly memes, but it is what it is. Meme culture is huge. You can take advantage of meme culture and make a lot of money. So not too mad at that. But yeah, as I said, tracking these big names right here. Right now, I got mostly BlackRock Fidelity on this dashboard. I'm been tracking, the history of their balances, things of that nature. Fidelity, as of late, has been ticking up. I mean, they've been buying for real. So that matches what Arkham had tweeted out a couple of days ago. And then you see a little sell off, not just a little blip on overall balance history of BlackRock. They have a lot of money, a lot of money in their wallet. So a minor sell off might not be a big deal, but it could be a big deal. You never know. Um, but diving more into BlackRock, this is a map here, similar to what Arkham had tweeted, but not exactly. I'm still building it out a little bit. But as you can see, Coinbase Prime, all these deposits going into Coinbase Prime, going elsewhere. Fidelity's been getting some assets directly from BlackRock. It looks like some transfers here and there. BlackRock seems to be in Ondo Finance. If you don't know, Ondo Finance is an institutional DeFi platform. They have their summit coming on February 6th, I believe. So yeah, a lot to learn about Ondo. I don't know much about Ondo, but I definitely will be finding out more about Ondo Finance. And of course, I'll put y'all on game the minute I learn anything. But yeah, I mean, look at this. They have. I needed to probably filter these sales or USD's amounts a little bit, 10,000 plus. Maybe that'll help. But you can see 35 million, so on and so forth. You see like small ones like 30 cents, 15 cents. You don't really care about that. You got 28 million here and there, 176. And if you click on any of these strings, you can kind of get more detailed information. But yeah, they've been sending a lot of money, and mind you, my mouse isn't picking up all of them, but I need to filter some of these because ultimately it doesn't really matter. But 7.25 million, 30 million here, another 35 million. So on and so forth. But yeah, man, Arkham is a really good platform to utilize if you want to track not just your wallets but other big name wallets. I have a dashboard on here that's tracking my wallet transactions to help me for various reasons. Um, but Arkham is one of those killer programs, platforms that a lot of people don't know about, but it does take a little bit of it does have a little bit of a learning curve. But once you get used to it, man, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. If you know the entity name, like BlackRock, you can literally type in BlackRock. I'll show you exactly how I did it. Literally just typed in the name, BlackRock pulls up. You want to pull up Donald Trump, literally type in Donald Trump, his name pulls up. If you have your personal wallet address, you paste that wallet address in here. Any wallet address, you paste that wallet address in here, and you can pull up transaction history, all types of stuff. If there's a specific token you want to track, just type in that token name. Like for instance, if I want to track Flare, boom, I can do that. BlackRock seems to have some flair. I didn't know that. So hey, I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that for real, for real. So um yeah, like I said, Arkham is one of those slept on platforms. Don't really see a lot of people bringing it up. You utilize Arkham for a lot various things. So check them out. Check them out. But with that being said, man, that's the end of the video. I hope you found it informative. Hope you found it useful. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think, man. Is it necessarily a bad thing that BlackRock is selling? What do you think about the DOJ situation? And tell me what you think about Arkham. You think it's useful? Could you use it? Would you like to see some more videos related to tools and how-to videos? Really, let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, man, I'll see y'all later in the next one. Peace.